Hello and welcome to another Drex Toys review. This time it's the Predator 2 Guardian Predator from Hot Toys. So in terms of this figure, it came out for a short period of time on the online store from Sideshow, but only lasted about 30 seconds. So I put a wait list order in, still not received that, so I had to buy this online for about 400 or something like that a while ago. Yeah, I mean online, on those pictures that the Sideshow Hot Toys released, it was just awesome looking at that, and it's a great addition. In terms of packaging, it's a nice shiny reflective box, so great. It's fantastic that they continued that with the others. Not the same size as the others, but the box is pretty cool in terms of the reflective nature. Very snug. So there he is inside. Pretty basic really in terms of packaging. It's just there, if you can see that. Yeah, so I said on the side, not much there. What to say on the back? Just some people who created it. Yeah, so in terms of box, I do like the shiny reflective side, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 just for the box. It's really just basic. There's nothing to it. There's no added pictures inside on the back. So 3 out of 5 for that. I'll open him up now. I'll have a look at the accessories. Okay, here are the accessories for the Guardian Predator. We've got some closed mandibles, an oxygen gas mask, 2 additional right hands for the spear and for the disc. The spear is pretty awesome. It's a very heavy spear, retractable, but it's a lot of weight behind it, if you can see that. That's pretty cool. The skeleton's pretty awesome as well. It's very big there. Must be a dinosaur or something. There are its eyes. It's got a shoulder cannon there. Not sure what that is. The spear, instructions and a base. He's got some accessories on him as well because these are pre-assembled. His cannon's pretty... It's not a heavy duty cannon. Plasma cannon he's got on his shoulder there, so that's not that good, the shoulder cannon. In terms of accessories, giving it a 4 out of 5. So, you know, in terms of what I do like, I really like this oxygen mask. It's awesome. The mask, it's pretty cool. It's a movie accurate, so that's good. It would have... it's funny, all these things, they probably need LED lights now. They set a new standard. Let's put him together to see how he looks. Okay, there he is out of the box. Assembled, that's the pose I'm going for. I put the mask on him, but it wasn't, didn't like the mask that much on him. I think the mask needs to be a bit wider here like it is in the pictures online on Hot Toys website, but it's not, so it looks a bit, yeah, I don't like it. I like him with the oxygen mask, just looks awesome. It looks even more alien with that on. So in terms of reference, it is a movie accurate based on Predator 2 in the small scene that he appears at the end, probably for about 5 seconds really. His armor and his armor and weaponry and the gas mask are awesome, and the skeleton's also awesome. So in terms of reference, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Likeness, it is a very good likeness to the film. Pale skin as opposed to a normal color of the Predator, which is slightly creamier based on classic Predator 1, which I think this one's assembled off. He's a bit much wider here as well. Giving it a 5 out of 5 for likeness because it's spot on really. I mean, you know, with a gas mask on or off, it looks great. With the mandibles on, it looks great. So there's no complaints there. Articulation, you can really get any pose you want in this figure, which is great. I've got him there. I mean, this thing here, it's very loose, so they've made that a bit too big. The spear just sits in his hand, so you can see that's just moving there. In terms of articulation, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 as well. I mean, it's pretty spot on. You can really achieve any pose you're after, so there's no complaints there. In terms of some of the issues with it, I guess is just this plasma cannon or cannon. I mean, look at it. It's just too skinny, just looks like it's not going to do anything. Unless it's an advanced, you know, new age cannon, but I doubt it. but that just looks pretty poor there. The dreads are pretty good out of the box, as you can see there. Look pretty awesome. So not much to do on the dreads, you just take them out of the box, and this is a very good rubbery feel as well. The armour's awesome. The accessories in terms of the body's great. You've got this thing here that just moves like that, and I've attached the disc, the flying disc, to that, so that's pretty cool. On this side you've got this part here that comes out and flips open here as well to reveal the detonation device. So each of these guys carries a nuclear bomb on their wrist. Here's a interesting part there, if you can see that. It's supposed to hold like a knife or a spear or something, and there's no spear there, so that would have been good to have that. In terms of value, for those that were online that night when it went live, you probably know that it was very hard to get this, so it went on eBay pretty quick after that, and then it was on eBay for around $400, $430, which is around what I paid. It's a very good figure. I'm not too impressed with the mask, to be honest. So in terms of value, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, because it's $400 now, around there. I think there's a few cheaper online at the moment. Now, is he better than Berserker? I'll put him next side by side to see, because Berserker's going for $189 now. But it's a very good Predator. The oxygen mask, the detonation device, the accessories, the disc. You know, this is really heavy, and a lot of detail and effort's gone into that. The skeleton, so I would have liked to have seen him hunting that, because based on that, that would have been about so high, like a T-Rex or something. So in terms of overall score, it's a 26 out of 30, which I think is fair. I got him there with one of my custom backgrounds, the red one, and that's from AVP. Looks pretty cool. Let's bring Berserker up, see how he looks. So just be careful moving him over. We don't want any falls. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Hang on, wife's coming. Okay, back. Berserker versus, well, Guardian 2 Predator. Like I said, they're two different figures really. Berserker's slightly taller. Berserker's a much heavier build, which we've discussed before. I'll be honest, he has got more accessories and it looks a bit cooler with a gas mask than Berserker, so we'll go with that. But it's a good likeness there. I think Berserker's mask is better as well. But it looks awesome. I would have loved to have seen the movie where he hunts and kills this thing. Let's put him about that big, scale wise. So like I said, overall 26 out of 30. It's a great figure. There's others out there at the moment that are cheaper, and if you're starting off, probably best to go with those because it is a bit expensive. But he just looks, he does look pretty awesome with the pipes there. Actually, I might bring the power loader down. Let's do that. Alright, so I couldn't help myself. Brought down the power loader for a comparison. So the power loader is much bigger. In terms of who's going to win in this fight, is an interesting one because you got to remember that the Predator's got this plasma cannon here. Pretty piss weak this one, but anyway, let's say it just fires the same. You know, Ripley's got a few issues to deal with there, because of the weaponry and the advanced technology on this guy. So, you know, unless you can move those hands pretty quick to block it, I'm thinking that this Guardian 2 is going to take it down. But you just see there the scale. Alright, thanks very much for watching again. I don't know what's up next, we'll see how we go. Yeah, I think yeah, it's a great figure overall. The accessories are great, it looks really good like that. So stay tuned for more reviews.